Was hättest du uns teilen können?
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Muss ja nicht sein, oder?
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power
We
when...
can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria's control symbols like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zuba, then we get some answers.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Into the shadow, a wailing banshee of lightning!
Captivity! Now you see what I can do!
Sleep now. This one.
Dragon form!
Stars of light, rain down and
Air pressure! Flash! Swallow blade!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon swarm!
By the power of
I'll
water,
face you.
meteor storm!
Swallow blade!
Mega ray!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Lightning all
Flame
raging
inside me
cascade!
yearns to be let free!
Everlasting
Burn!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Swallow blade!
Radiant
A wailing banshee of
Dragon
lightning!
swarm!
Divine savior!
Swallow blade! Hold nothing
Aua.
back!
Here, let me help! Shining supernova! Raging cascade!
Ready to go!
Fresh!
I'll smash you!
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
By the ready!
Far enough!
Mega ray! I never miss! Far beyond the sunlit sky! I
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
far beyond the dark is not in
One's
your
all
dreams!
mine!
First aid!
Ha! Eat dirt!
Oh, wie mit ihr.
Thanks, Kisara! Mega ray! Field!
Elusive deity!
I'll be saving you! Magic
I'm not done!
tidal wave! By the power of water! Three!
You'll pay for that!
Burning
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
I'll smash you! From beyond the earth, we're all just pain.
I'll bring you back from death to
Dragon
birth!
swarm! Swallow blade!
Elusive deity!
Slash! Dragon
Let me
swarm!
handle dry!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Elusive
deity. Swallow blade. I'm not done! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Next cyclone!
Nothing gets my hand!
Elusive swallow blade!
I'll face you! Hitting
Dragon
fire!
swarm!
Tornado drive! Denied!
Na ja, Damage machen wir schon in Ordnung.
I'll face you! Seismic right
Swallow blade!
It's about to strike!
Stop everyone! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Anything in armor is all mine! Regenerate you!
Searing flame!
Let us run to the fray!
Dragon
Our captivity!
Lightning cascade! Lightning
Take
death!
this!
Ha! Not today!
Illuminate the
blade.
Everlasting
Dragon swarm!
by the sun in your dreams!
Negative gate!
Mega ray! Gemini Aqua!
Can you take it?
Lightning raging cascade!
Perfect engulfs you!
Fresh!
Slash!
Here, let me help you between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! In here!
Du musst sagen, träge keinen Heal.
Armor won't save you! Ready to go!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Lightning defense! Three blazer! Now
Dragon swarm!
illuminate the
Prepare to be
Light astral energy!
Swallow blade!
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Passiert bitte nicht sein. Jawohl, weg ist der Kerl.
Not today!
Take this! Can't get out of this!
Sleep now. More for the stockpile.
Gleich um.
I won't give up! Forgive me. This is my fault. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light. Won't save you! Resuscitate! Being interrupted. I can't begin! Stop! Breath of life. Heal my weary companion. My reach is even wider. No gone.
Sleep now. More for the stockpile. Burn it. I can do this.
Ready to go. In a bind.
Thunder field. Right now.
Und weg mit ihm. Piu.
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shionne, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
you? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
Ihre.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Yep.
You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Ja, versuch's
Don't
mal.
forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shionne,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Weer rugblinde.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shionne's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Sie beruhigt mir das Ganze.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shionne's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.